Hey guys, what's going on? I'm here to talk about affordable carnivore. If you can't afford a ribeye, like who really can afford a ribeye these days? Or even a New York strip, or almost any steak for that matter. The best solution to that is ground beef, hot dogs, eggs. You can eat, what else is there? There's Spam in the can, tuna in the can, salmon in the can, sardines. All that stuff's affordable when you're on carnivore. And you can't afford a ribeye or a New York strip or filet mignon or anything like that. Even like pork, if you felt like hot dogs wasn't enough, pork's a lot less. Pork's a lot less than like a ribeye. You can get like a pork loin for pretty cheap, like $4 for a pound of it. Sometimes it's not as good as steak, but it's better than eating high carbohydrate diet. So if you wanna do it on a budget, hot dogs, bologna, some deli meats, pepperoni. I know that a lot of people think that high processed meats, like the processed meats that are in the package and stuff, also deli meat, it's really not that bad for you. Like, as long as it doesn't have a lot of carbs in it, you're probably better off than eating. I mean, if you're eating Doritos and cereal and all that stuff, you don't know what's in that stuff. I mean, so what's the difference? It's healthier if you're gonna eat something meats. Yeah, if you're eating pepperoni, you don't know all the ingredients, but it's not high carbohydrates, so the inflammation level really isn't that high compared to bread, pasta, pizza. So in other words, I'm rambling here. In other words, if you want to lose weight and you want to do it on a budget because you don't have a ton of money, like a lot of us, then eat hot dogs and Spam and tuna in a can. If you're gonna do tuna in a can, or you can do egg salad, use the Primal Kitchen mayo, because most of the other mayos aren't good for you. They have seed oils. So that's another option. You can do egg salad. You can do chicken salad. You can make all that stuff on the cheap and save yourself tons of money. And then if you come into money and you're doing well, you want to buy a ribeye once in a while, treat yourself, then do it. Or there's ways that you can get leaner steak for cheaper money. And if you need the fat, just buy butter. I know butter is kind of expensive right now too, so but for a pack of Land O'Lakes butter, the real stuff, I think it's like $4.29 for a pack. That'll last you a good week anyway. So that's what I usually do. I cook my steak. I will melt the butter in the microwave, like one whole stick, and then I'll salt my steak with Redmond's real salt, and then I'll dip the steak in the butter. It is amazing. I'm telling you. If you haven't tried that, try it. It's amazing. It's the next best thing to having a ribeye, is dipping your steak in butter. And you feel great doing it. Like, do that every night for dinner, and I'm telling you, you'll feel like a new person. But so anyway, I'm rambling in this video. I'm just excited. I just want to help people. That's all I care about. I want to help some people get rid of their diabetes, get rid of their depression, get rid of their anxiety. joint pain, arthritis, skin problems. That's what carnivore does for people. Nobody seems to believe me that's in my family or, some friends. I've gotten a few people to do it with, close friends or whatever, but they don't stick with it. You don't realize if you can stick with it, how good you feel afterwards. It's like night and day. So if you're on a budget, buy hot dogs, buy bologna. You could even eat some cheeses if you wanted to, if you just don't have enough to eat. But don't go too crazy with the cheese, because it will fatten you up if you eat too much of it. But anyways, good luck and give it a shot. What do you got to lose? You'll be saving yourself money and you'll be healthy. Give up the highly processed foods and eat your meat. See you in the next video.